Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Punjab University Television. I am Talha Farooq, and today is a very special day for all of us for two important reasons. First, we are going to launch a new program, and it goes with the name of Insight. Insight into different things related to academia and related to other important things. And the second importance for today is the fact that we are going to talk about a very important issue in our program, an issue that has been long forgotten, that was not given enough due in the past. But these days, in particular, due to the government as well as the interest of academia, we are going to talk about issues like environment. Environment, which is a very important factor, which is a very endangered aspect in the lives of students as well as other people. Whether you are related to academia or not, environment has its role to play in every part of the world and in everyone's life. So to talk about this important issue, we have two very respectable guests, and we are going to introduce our guests now. First and foremost, we have Dr. Cheristina, who has come all the way from Portugal to attend a conference at Punjab University. She has done, she's an assistant professor and she's an HOD. She's a head of department from Agricultural School at University of Lisbon. And we thank you for coming all the way to Pakistan. And we are going to talk to you about how you felt while you were moving around in Pakistan, and you had your experience with the students of Pakistan. We are going to come to you about that. And the second guest is from our very own university, from University of the Punjab. We have Dr. Yumna Sadaf. She is assistant professor. She has been in the College of Earth and Environmental Sciences for the past 15 years, and she has quite a lot of experience with the students as well as in the research. And she has been a guest researcher in Aarhus, Denmark, as well as at Suzhou, China, and she also did her PhD from Denmark. Thank you so much from coming from that department to this department. Okay, firstly, I think I should talk to you about the conference that was happening at Punjab University. What was the conference all about?
Our college, firstly I would like to say you thanks for inviting me over here. Our college, Earth and Environmental Sciences, has organized this conference in continuation of the previous conference, which was held in 2017. And the conference title is Emerging Trends in Earth and Environmental Sciences. And today is the first day of second international conference.
Okay, so congratulations for conducting the second conference, because it's very hard to bring together so many people. Sorry, I wanted to ask, how many delegates are attending? And
today we are going to have international delegates, and Cheristina is also with us. We are having people from USA, Canada, and Germany, and we are also having across the country. We have people from Punjab, from other provinces, from Islamabad, from Karachi, from Faisalabad, Sialkot, and there are other from Peshawar.
Actually, I think it's a very good idea, because that will give us an insight into the different cities.
Yes.
That what are the environmental challenges over there. We'll talk about those challenges as well. But I wanted to take your input. How has the experience been in the conference? What are your general feelings about the conference that you just attended? How do you feel about it?
Thank you to be here, and congrats for this experience too. So it is a very impressive the conference, because the inaugural session was amazing, with lots and lots of people, and mainly students. That is very good signal. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, you found these students in Pakistan as energetic as the students of Portugal, or not?
I will say that you have more students, and they are very exciting and very.
They're passionate about a lot of important things, right?
Yes, is the right word.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so now viewers will be talking about important and the serious issue, environment, but right after the break. So don't go anywhere. The conversation has just begun. We'll talk about environment, but just after a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back after the break. You are watching Insight at Punjab University Television, and before the break we were talking about the conference that was happening, and I forgot to ask at that time, Dr. Yumna, you were talking about international delegates. We can see one delegate over here. Were there any other people as well? Who were
Yes, we are having different people from other countries. We have Director General UNESCO, who gave us a very valuable plenary talk today, and the people, they were taking very much interest in his talk. And then we have also a different person from USA, Canada, Germany, and across the country also.
Yeah, you told us about the national participation as well. Okay, coming towards the environmental problems, what are the different challenges that we are facing in Pakistan today regarding environment?
I would say that in terms of environment, we are having different challenges. The first one is global warming, climate change. You can see there are different seasonal variations. And then the major concern we are having, air pollution. Smog is the reason behind it. Now people are saying that we are having 5 seasons instead of 4. So these are the challenges we are having. Water scarcity, we are having urbanization. These are the problems which are actually originating other challenges. So we need to talk about it, and we need to induce certain new dimensions into these so we can figure out a possible solution. So the conference was, the main theme of the conference was to bring all these people together over here at a platform where they can share their ideas, they can share their research findings, and they can talk about. So this is why we conducted this.
Yeah, while talking, that's very interesting to know, because when we are facing a problem in this part of the world, we should have an input from the other part of the world as well. So along that line, I would want to ask you, what are the new, or what are some emerging trends to face environmental problems? Some new trends or emerging solutions to different problems that the world is facing in terms of environment these days?
In my point of view, I think the first emerging is the changing the mind of people. Because if we don't change our mentality and our way to proceed, we cannot find any technology to solve our problems, like Yumna said before. So this is the first point. So we have to stimulate people to change and have different behaviors.
Exactly. And also, yes, that's very important. Yes, we have to induce a good mindset, and we have to work towards it. But some other, you can also talk about about this factor in technical terms as well, because you both are experts in your field. So, so what can be some eco-friendly solutions? Because at times it becomes very difficult for a developing country like ours to manage environment in an expensive manner. So can there be some other environment friendly as well as economic friendly solutions to this problem?
So I think the best solution nowadays is to reuse and recover all the materials and compounds that we can find in the different wastes or wastewaters. So this is very important, to save water, to recycle, to do a good use of water, and also when we talk about waste, we have something that is like gold, wastes are like gold, so we can reuse, we can recover, and we can do money with these wastes. So we are not doing that, right?
Yeah, we're not doing that, exactly. So yeah, that is economical. All the waste material that we are just letting go of, it can be reused.
Yes.
And all the waste that we are throwing away in terms of plastic, that shouldn't be used in the first place, right? Yeah, we need to come across solutions.
We need to change our mind.
Yeah, that's where we all started from. Okay, Dr. Yumna, I would want to ask you, in Pakistan, where are we lacking in terms of taking environment seriously?
We are having a concern about environment. We need to clean it. The institutions, they are playing their role, but the problem is we are lacking in research fundings. Secondly, we are not having proper linkage between academia and in industry. Like the solutions which the researchers, they are proposing it, they are not being properly implemented.
They just remain to the paper, they don't.
They just remain the, you can say, the beauty of the shelves. they are not properly being implemented. We are lacking over here. Firstly, there is no proper linkage, and if linkage builds up, then no proper implementation of the environmental laws. And if we are going to move in that direction, we can, telling you truth, we can cover many problems at a source. I would also agree with Christina point. Yes, awareness is, I wouldn't say that the people, they are not aware it. People are aware of it. But the thing is that we are not intending to change it. We are not involved in any kind of policy making. We are giving some suggestions. These policies, they must be made in this way. But we are not a policy implementer.
That's just a sad factor,
This is
because
the sad
you know, the research is there and
Yes.
the people are talking and working on it, but it doesn't come into
Even
practice.
when I was doing my PhD and I was doing on waste and the removal of different pollutants which are present in waste, which are composted, and my research was being also sponsored somehow by the other composting industries, composting companies, and they were involved. And when I was supposed to get any sample from there, they were more curious than me to find the solutions. And they were always saying, before Yumna, you are going to put these findings into your paper, can you please share it with us? And then they are keen to know. But over here, when you are going to work with any internship, I would say, with any industry, the people, they would say, you please don't highlight these thingies in any media. So this kind of mindset is also needed to be changed.
That's where we are lacking in. That's very right. After the break, I think we'll come to the point about what Punjab University of the Punjab is doing. And I would want to ask you after the break that we are facing a big problem, smog. And you know, thank God you haven't been into Pakistan at that time, but we'll ask you about a probable solution. You can also propose, but of course we want to ask a European point of view about it as well. So, but that and more right after the break. Viewers, don't go anywhere. This is program Insight at PUTV. We'll be right back.